Hello PokeMoshPit, my name is DarthChocoboz and I am an Irish narrator of sorts. I narrate Pokemon battles and I use a camera, in case you can see. Today I have a cool OU battle versus Boringzz, so let's get into it. He's going to lead off with a Tyranitar and I'm going to lead off with my Hitmontop. Because I saw he had a Tyranitar in the team preview, I decided to lead with Hitmontop. And I also saw he had a Cofagris, so I'm gonna think he's gonna want to go to that to take the close combat. So I go for Toxic, but it misses. So that's fucking bullshit. On the first turn, get some already some pretty bad hacks, and I'm already pissed. So I definitely want the Toxic on this thing. Even if it is a rest talker, or not a rest talker, but even if it has rest, I do have something else that can hit it. So I don't really mind staying in and getting burned. And Hitmontop actually, although it looks really looks really useless right now, but it's actually going to be really useful later on, even though it's burned. So I'm going to switch out and go to my Moltres here, and he's going to go for the Calm Mind. And because I saw Will-O-Wisp and Calm Mind, I'm pretty sure he does not have Rest, because that would only allow one attacking move, and I'm pretty sure that you won't just go for one attacking move, because then it's just walled by other stuff. So I'm going to set up a substitute here, as this is a bulky Moltres. It's a toxic stalling version, and I think he's going to switch, because I don't think he can do anything to this Moltres, and I'm just going to rack up toxic damage all day. So I do get on my sub, and now I'm going to go for another toxic, get this onto the Tyranitar, which is going to be really useful for later on. So, yeah, he's gonna set up a Stealth Rock, which is okay with me. I'm okay. I'm cool with that. So, I'm gonna go for the Roost here. I want to get back up to full, since Flamethrower is gonna do, I don't know, 4% maybe. And he actually goes for Roar, which tells me he's probably still specially defensive, looking at his team before the match also. And he happens to roar me into my Scrafty, and this Scrafty is a sub Dragon Dance Scrafty, which was suggested to me by a friend of mine called Jeffy101, who's a really cool person as well. His link will be in the description. Hopefully, maybe. I don't know. So I'm going to set up a substitute on the Switch, because I'm pretty sure his Tyranitar doesn't want to take a fighting move, and he goes into his Stoutland, which kind of surprised me. Maybe it was Death Fodder. And I really should have gone for Drain Punch, because I predicted him to either use Retaliate and break my substitute, or switch back to something else. So I used Substitute again, not wanting to lose my substitute, which was kind of stupid. So he actually goes for Reversal, which tells me that this is a Reversal Stoutland. So he's going to be slipping down to like 1 HP and hitting me with some super powerful reversals. And now I'm pretty sure he doesn't want to stay in and sub down to Reversal, since he can't really do it, and I'm just going to keep hitting him with Drain Punches. So I'm going to set up a Dragon Dance on the Switch as he brings in his Gliscor. And I'm going to kind of make a little bit of a bad play here. I'm going to go for a second Dragon Dance, as he breaks my sub with an Earthquake. But I did have a plan in mind. I thought my +2 Crunch would 2KO the Gliscor, but it's not going to, which does definitely suck. So, but I actually set up another substitute first, because I think he's gonna do something else, predicting me to go to Rotom Wash or my Moltres to dodge the Earthquake. And he actually knocks off, which was it was a good move, but I'm going to get to hit him with a Crunch, and it does 45% maybe, which is really kind of depressing, because yeah, I can't do a KO it. The Gliscor isn't really that much of a threat, and I can still use Scrafty later. So I'm going to switch out into my Rotom, because I know he's going to Earthquake again, because he definitely wants my Scrafty gone. I can tell that from the way he's playing and how I saw his team. So I dodged the Earthquake, and I'm just going to hit Hydro Pump, because I just want to get some damage on something. And he's going to go into his Cofagris, and I hit that thing with a Hydro Pump, and it does about 30%. So I'm pretty sure the second one is going to KO it after it takes 60% from Toxic, since Sandstorm cancels out his leftovers. But Hydro Pump leaves him a very, very small amount, and I was like, fuck. And then she has the energy ball, and I was like, what? What are you doing, Boringzz? God, what the? Just Boringzz. Wow. Um. So but fortunately, Rotom is so beastly, and Cofagrius doesn't have the best special attack. It does not much. So he actually brings in Excadrill on my Rotom, and he goes for the Brick Break, I guess, because it's neutral. And I thought he would. I don't know. I wanted HP, so I went for Pain Split, and I know that thing has like 361, so I didn't get a lot back from it. And he actually used Brick Break. So yeah. I go for Hydro Pump because I want that thing to die. He brings in his Alakazam, and it's a magic card Alakazam, so I'm like, oh. And I'm going to predict the Psychic, so I'm going to go to my Celebi, and he makes a really good play on Shadow Balls. Guess that was a little too obvious. And that's going to take my Celebi down really, really far, and it's going to be pretty much useless for the rest of the match. But although it looks useless now, all Death Fodder is useful. So that probably helped me later on. So I'm going to switch into my Azumarill. I know he needs my Celebi dead, so he's going to go for another Shadow Ball. But Azumarill can take anything because it's an Azumarill, and it's got massive bulk. Although that's only really one-time use. So I'm gonna go straight for Aqua Jet because I really need that because I'm dead. My special wall is Hitmontop, and I can't really take a hit from Alakazam, and I'm not sure if Sucker Punch can KO from that range. So I'm gonna actually do a KO the Sky Score with Aqua Jet, which is really nice because I didn't think that would happen. And now I'm kind of afraid of the pursuit, so I don't want to switch, and I'm just gonna leave in Azumarill for his Death Fodder. Aqua Jet actually does fuck ton. I was not expecting that whatsoever. And he's going to come in with a Stone Edge, which tells me he's got Roar, Stealth Rock, and Stone Edge, meaning his last move is probably Fire Blast, maybe, I'm not sure. That's generally what they carry. So I'm going to bring in Hitmontop here. I'm going to get off another Intimidate, and I'm going to get off the Rapid Spin. I really needed that Rapid Spin so that Moltres could come in and take a hit from something or help me Life Orb stall out that Excadrill. And it actually roars me straight into it. So I'm just going to set up another substitute here because I think he's going to Stone Edge, predicting me to predict the roar, which is pretty good because I'm going to get up that substitute. He does go for Stone Edge, and it does hit, unfortunately, which is going to break my sub, and meaning I don't have another sub up for the next Pokemon that comes in. But his toxic damage is going to knock him into a range where I think Flamethrower can KO him, and I'm just going to go straight for it. And it is going to KO, which is really good. And he's going to bring in his Excadrill after this, and this is where I needed, I needed all my pokes for. I needed as much HP on Moltres for, as much HP on all my guys for. So I'm going to switch into my Hitmontop, which is going to intimidate the Excadrill, and I'm going to resist the Rock Slide, which is really, really nice. Now I can also scare him off with a Mach Punch, but I know it's not going to kill from this range because I am burned. So I'm going to switch right into my Celebi to take either a Brick Break or an Earthquake, because my Celebi is extremely bulky on the physical side. So he knocks me down to 39, and Sandstorm is not going to kill me. And I'm just going to go for Recover in vain here. He's just going to take me out with an Earthquake. But, what? Brick Break? What the fuck, Boringzz? What the hell, Boringzz? What are you doing, man? Celebi takes that like a monster. 29 damage? Ugh. Just get out, Boringzz. Just, no. Celebi has this. Celebi has this game. It's just gonna get off another Recover, and Celebi's just looking beastly right now. It's just walking around a whole downtown. It owns the place. Nothing's gonna take it down. And Alakazam's gonna come in here, Shadow Ball. Celebi can take that. Hit him with a Psychic. Boom to the face. KO. Oh, fuck. 1 HP. Fucking 1 HP, man. Wow. That's... Oh, but I'm gonna keep Celebi again as more Death Fodder, because all Death Fodder is, as I said before, useful. And I'm going to go to my Zuruzukin, or not Zuruzukin, sorry, Scrafty, who is going to take that Shadow Ball really nicely, and I'm going to be able to hit him with a Crunch. It goes for Energy Ball, which kind of surprised me, not going for Focus Blast, but Energy Ball takes me out, and I'm kind of going to I'm gonna go into my Hitmontop here, go straight for a Mach Punch, just KO the Alakazam. I didn't want to go for a Sucker Punch in case he did something weird, although that also might make him think that I'm not packing the Mach Punch. Well, unfortunately, bringing in Hitmontop in this fashion did make me take more burn damage. So he's gonna bring in his Stoutland here, and I'm gonna go into Rotom. He goes for Reversal. Strangely, I thought he would sub, but apparently he goes for Reversal. And here he's just gonna sub down to Reversal. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna leave in Rotom as Death Fodder, despite it being a great counter for Excadrill, and I'm gonna hit him with a T-Bolt. Yeah, despite Rotom being a great counter for Excadrill, I'm just going to leave it in his Death Fodder. He's going to go down to 1 HP and take out my Rotom. But then I'm going to be able to bring in Hitmontop, and I'm going to be able to revenge kill it with a Mach Punch. So, that is what's happening right now. Not much I can say. Going to get some leftovers recovery. He's going to set up another substitute. Going to get a Lychee Berry, which I kind of expected, but you know, whatever, the thing is dead. I'm leaving in Rotom as fodder. I don't really mind. Anything is going to die at this point, because that Stoutland does have the Sand Rush ability, which means that its speed is doubled in sand, which means it has a lot of speed, just like Excadrill. So he had two pretty fast Sand Sweepers on his team. Yeah. So Hitmontop's going to come in here, Intimidate, completely useless, go for a Mach Punch, take that thing out, and Hitmontop is doing work here. It's burned, he burned it, he thought it was crippled. Nah, man, Hitmontop has this on lockdown. You ain't gonna get Hitmontop down. And now he's going to bring in Excadrill here. I know Mach Punch is going to take it out, but it doesn't, and I'm like, fuck, why? Why do I leave things on 0 HP? But fortunately, he is going to take himself out of Life Orb, so I am going to win. So that was good game, Boringzz. I certainly had a lot of fun with it. And if all you guys who are watching this video will please subscribe to me, and subscribe to PokeMoshPitBeta and PokeMoshPit and Let's Play PokeMoshPit, all those cool channels. Please check me out. I do put a lot of work into my video, despite it not being emulated quality, and I really enjoy what I do. So yeah, guys, thanks a lot. Hope you enjoyed this video, and peace.